Hello.
Hello, Ben.
Where are we? We're in this lovely barn.
We're in España.
See? Yes.
Hola, señor.
Whoop. Yeah, we're about doing this again.
¿Cómo,
You know,
cómo está?
Spain has really grown on me as a location. I liked it well enough the first time, but I like it even more now.
If we go over there, we might see some rain.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Yeah. And speaking of planes,
Should we
oh,
do?
come on, Ben.
Should we do?
Play along.
All right, fucking hell. Do you want to do the big news first?
Yeah, go on then. Let's do the big news.
Well, I say that. Do you want to do the joke we always do when we say let's do the big news first?
Oh, yeah.
Where we mention something that definitely isn't the big news first. Do you want to do that?
I've got, yeah, sure. I've got an Apple Watch now.
Have you? Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's helping me with my whole weight loss thing,
Oh, well done.
which is
How's that
only
going?
back in, reasonably well. This month has taken a dramatic upturn, but it's down because it's the weight is dropping.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, this last few days. Although I did have a pizza tonight, so tomorrow's not going to be a happy one.
Oh well. Mm.
But I've avoided stress eating. It's just I've mostly plateaued, to be honest with you.
Well, that's all
But
right.
that's okay.
You were going
That's what
to
happened.
eventually. Have you got a weight loss
Yeah.
goal?
No.
You just well, that's good. I could stand to lose a little bit of weight. I'm planning on getting an exercise bike when I get into my new house and really committing to exercise, which I've said 1,000 times before. I've never done. So we'll see.
Well, I getting an exercise bike has meant that I am now every night I'm doing a cycle. I cycled whilst I was eating my pizza. I cycled whilst I was watching my episode of Buffy. I cycled whilst watching the Formula One on Sunday
All right.
for the entire race.
Looks
So
like you were racing along with them.
yes, although much slower. Although not much slower than Lance Stroll.
Was
Because
he
he's shit.
was basically going for a stroll at that point, wasn't he?
Well,
Ironically
yeah,
enough,
I can't remember. I think he
or
did quite
fittingly
well this
enough.
week, actually.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
shall we do the
I've
big
got a
topic
new
now?
phone. Speaking of
Oh, you have got a
technology,
new phone, haven't you?
no, I didn't like it at first. It's one of them Samsung A15s. It was too big in my hand, and the music app I used on the iPhone, which was great, isn't available. And I found an alternative that is all right, but for reasons best known to the creator, you can't actually search within the app. This one's
That
mine.
seems. Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Did you shoot?
Yeah,
Oh, I also shot.
I know. I shot a little bit after you.
Oh well, I mean, it could be anyone's game then. I'll let you get the points for it.
Well, let's see if we can find the fucking thing first. It definitely went down. I'm sure it did. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, yeah, it went, it went.
Yeah, I wasn't wild about it. For some reason, it scrolls really slowly on Reddit. I don't know. I've changed the settings, but I don't know whether there's some sort of. Oh, I've good news for you.
Was it me?
You did 93%.
Holy heck!
You hit it in the right lung, and then I hit it. Uh, well, in the penis by the looks of it. I just got a
Oh
flesh
well,
shot. So yeah, well done.
thank you.
I thought I took it out, but no, you did well. And well done to you too, John Nettles. Yeah, I don't know whether it's there's a scroll setting inside Reddit or what. I've changed the setting on the phone, but it doesn't seem to have done anything in the app, which is very annoying. And I was really pissed off at this phone, but you know what? I'm just going to grin and bear it for a bit. It's fine. I'm quite taken with the design. It's always nice getting a new phone, isn't it?
I
Um,
agree.
so at least
Well, I always
it's,
find it. I hate the first week, and then by the time I've got round to getting used to it, it's fine.
yeah, it's interesting that how quickly the old one feels weird in your hand.
Mm. Yes, just like when I had my penis shrunk.
Hmm.
So, shall we do a big topic?
Do you mean it this time?
Yeah, I mean it. Let's talk about my penis. But because
Yes.
it's a big topic. No, okay. Yeah, but we had a big bit of news yesterday here in the UK, didn't we?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see what you say it is.
A serious big bit of news.
The election.
The election.
Yes, it's general election time. Rishi
At long
Sunak,
last.
much like uh, Hugh, what's his name? Hugh something in Four Weddings. Hugh,
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant at the end of Four Weddings. He stepped out and said, "Gosh, would you like to have an election?" And we said,
I
yes, please.
I already know who I'm going to vote for. Do you know who you're going to vote for?
No.
I know exactly who I'm going to vote for, and I can tell you.
Vote Saxon! Go, Harry!
There you go.
I bet that was such a big moment in your head. I bet you thought, he'll like this. He'll bloody piss himself.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought you were going to moan at me for copyright.
No, they won't notice. Mostly because I've cut this bit out. Um,
No, you won't.
yeah, I think. Well, I know who you're going to vote for. You're going to vote for. There's a couple of deer down there. Let me get the good scope, and then.
Hang on. Let me get closer to the hill.
All right.
Crest of the hill, because I'm a bit.
Well, which one do you want? Do you want the one walking
Oh,
away? I'll take that one because I'm better.
hang on. Let me line up, and because there's a tree in the way. Okay, I'm think I'm ready when you. Oh no, no.
Oh, I
Oh
took the
fuck.
shot.
I said I think I'm ready.
Did I hit it?
I don't know.
I did hit it.
Oh, that was one.
Well done, you. There's a third over there.
I ain't getting that.
I might be able to.
So I got the near one. You get the far one, yeah. God, it's like hunting deer.
Oh, fucking hell. Did I get it?
So yeah, the
I know,
the
I might.
election's going on. I'll probably vote Lib Dem. Although it depends. If we ship in another candidate, then I might not.
Uh,
Because last time we shipped in a candidate from Leicester.
well, in my area, um, the
Oh, right in the left lung.
well done. The head person at the place I work sent around an email, which had in it a link to candidates. Now, my mum has since pointed out, because she works in elections, that that's not necessarily a finished list. There's still time, but the Green Party were not on it. And I looked at that, and for the first time in my life, admittedly I haven't voted in many elections, I had no idea who to vote for based on that list. There was no, there was no good option for me. I don't want to vote Lib Dem because they're a bit too centrist for me. I don't want to vote Conservative because I'm not a fucking ghoul. Um, I don't want to vote Labour because they don't stand for anything. I'm obviously not going to vote for the Reform Party. And George Galloway's outfit, the Workers' Party of Great Britain. George Galloway has some. I read their manifesto, and while I agree with some of it, they mentioned dropping out of NATO.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay, I'm not in favour of that. And he also mentioned that he wants the police to do proper policing rather than Twitter policing. It's just like, okay, this is a freedom of speech thing, isn't it? This is a bloody woke ruined everything.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not into that, George.
I feel like these days, if you vote for a fringe, there's a body over here.
Is there?
Yeah, there's one right here. I'm assuming you killed it because I haven't
Potentially,
checked.
go get it. See what I've got.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, I'm getting one I've just shot.
You killed it with a 100% flesh wound kill.
Yeah, those are weird. I guess the bullet just sort of.
I get 74 points through it.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean these days, if you vote for a party that isn't one of the main four, by which I mean the SNP, Lib Dems, Tories, and Labour,
mm.
and I feel bad including us in the top four, to be honest with you at the moment. But you know, voting intentions and history and all that.
Yeah.
You sort of have to do. If you don't vote for one of those four, your vote is basically meaningless on a countrywide level.
Well,
It might be meaningful on a local stage.
there's,
But
yeah,
in terms of
I appreciate.
if you get your one MP in, that's just your one MP. That's it. There's not going to be many more, is there?
I appreciate what you're saying, but I think you'll agree that there is no such thing as a meaningless vote.
Well, I mean,
You
there is
know,
around here.
because you've just been asked which one of these is your preference. That's what it is. You know, that's what that is, and then they count them all up and see who's won. But I had a conversation with Mum that was quite interesting. Actually, she mentioned that she believes that spoiling your ballot is not a waste of a vote, because in the election count, if you fuck's sake, if you if you do that, the candidates will look at it.
Hmm.
So if you write MP is a knobhead, he will see it. You know,
Well, that's good.
uh,
I mean, I'm all for democracy. I think it's a very important thing, but
controversial.
it's important. I think democratic rights are a foundation of like it's an integral part of living in a democracy is that you take advantage of it,
Civilized
right?
society, yeah.
But there are times where democracy is meaningless,
Uh,
and I feel like I live in one of those places, as I'm sure you will attest to,
yeah.
where having a view that is not of the majority is basically you might as well not bother expressing it
Well,
because there is no.
no, there's you say that, but let's say that member of parliament wins by a substantial majority, but it's cut by a fair margin in this election, and let's say Labour do, I mean, which is probably going to happen. Labour steal the bulk of his vote. Well, that's probably going to send a clear message to him of some sort of other. You know, so yeah, I don't think it's meaningless, but I kind of say I don't understand why people don't see it like that. But
I
well,
think it's subjective. I
yeah,
think there are times where it is incredibly effective, and I think there are times where it's meaningless. And it's about knowing the difference between the two. Voting, I didn't vote for the police and crime commissioner that
no,
we
I
had
I
the vote for a
didn't.
few weeks back. And the reason I didn't vote for that is because what's the fucking point? What are they gonna do? What do they actually do? Crime is still going on.
I'm not even so sure you should vote for things like that. It's like voting for judges in America. You know, like that should be like an appointed position. Um, But as I said, my mum and her partner work in elections, and they had holiday planned. They were going to Ireland with my grandmother, who's staying at the minute, and they had to cancel that.
Mm.
So I had a week off, and I no longer have the house to myself in that week, which is a bit of a nightmare. But I'm expecting that they'll probably be in the office for a fair bit of it, which will be something. Um,
Mm. I need to reload.
so yeah. Um, what have you?
Have we already expended the election,
No,
or have you done? Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
not finished.
Okay.
You heard anything about why he called it at this
I'll be honest
stage?
with you. I haven't seen a damn thing about why he called it. I've just been I've been busy.
Well, I was in,
Is
yeah,
that a
fair
body
enough.
over there?
I was in the middle of reading an article when you called, and
Oh, I could have waited.
it's fine. A lot of MPs and cabinet ministers were pretty pissed off and bewildered that he'd done so. Um,
Oh, I was going to try and use me bow and arrow. Oh no, the wind's in the wrong direction.
it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I'll leave. I'll give the next one to you. Do you know what type of bow that is?
Uh, the Hephaestus.
It's a compound bow.
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant brand.
I used to do archery.
Mm.
Yeah. It. My view is it must have been called because it's really just stemming the flow. I think they're losing so many already.
They really are,
People
and
quitting,
there'll
jumping
be
before they're
less
pushed, and
expectation.
I think you killed a pheasant over here.
I haven't shot anything over there.
I know it was me. Maybe I did get. I don't know. I don't remember that. Yeah, that and that stuff creates an impression of a party that is dying. I mean, it is. Um,
And rightly so. It needs to be.
yeah, but I mean that's going to affect people's perception. That's going to make them lose more votes in the long run. So maybe a whole, if we go now, we won't lose quite as badly as if we go, which is definitely it. Like, let's be honest, we won't lose quite as badly as if we go in September. Things are only going to get
If
worse.
if you are losing when you're on the back foot, no one cares. If you are losing when you're supposedly at the top, that's when people take notice. So if they end up not, if they end up with a minority, which they're going to, and I'm sure they'll like that, how they feel about minorities,
Yeah,
then any loss is it's just a backlash from the election, isn't it?
yeah,
Whereas right now they've been in power for 14 years.
mm,
Is it 14 years? Yeah, 14 years, 9 solo.
yeah,
They are exactly 100% responsible for everything that happens right now. There's still messes to fix, and they can sit back and say, well, and avoid trying to have to come up with a solution. They don't
mm.
have to do it anymore.
It's
That's it.
yes,
They
it's
can sit back and let Labour fix it and then swoop in and try and
and
claim credit.
yeah, leave all the mistakes and let them inherit the shit show. Then
There
you can
is
say,
no
well,
money
you
in
see,
anyone's
yeah,
banks.
well, then the 1%'s banks, am I right? And
Hmm.
you can lean back and criticize them for failing to fix it. But
Hmm.
do you know what the best thing about the election being called is?
What's that?
It's on a Thursday.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
We can do a live election coverage special.
I'm not staying up. Actually, funny enough, I got asked if I wanted to have a Friday off work because, quote, I know you normally stay up to watch the results, and I don't remember ever staying up to watch the results. The only time I've ever stayed up to see the results was when I was running.
You look like the sort of person who would stay up to see the results, and I will be staying up to see the results.
I won't. I'll have work the next day, and I could probably book it off, but it's going to be. It's not going to be worth it. I know if I stay up, I will be disappointed. I'd rather wake up to the potential for good news or the potential for bad news, like the Brexit vote.
Well, I
Than
think we know how this is going to go.
I think it's fair to
There's going to be a
say that. To
Labour
be fair,
majority. It's just a matter of size. I mean, I personally, I'd quite like a hung parliament or a Labour minority government. That would tickle me, frankly. Uh, um,
there's a road here, a mating call over there.
you can have it.
I need to get real close if I'm using about an hour, so
That's
bear with.
fair. I'll hold back. Yeah. I mean,
If you can spot it with your binoculars, that'd be really handy.
okay. I'll see what I can do. Do you know what I think will happen?
I'll miss it.
No, with the election.
Oh, okay. Uh, you do you think there's going to be a Labour win overall?
I've got it. Can you see? You've
Thank you.
spooked it.
I crouched.
It must have been you, not me.
No, all right. Well, let's go a different one. Let's see what this
Um,
is.
well, I think Labour are going to win,
Hmm.
obviously. But I think other parties are going to profit hugely from it as well. That
I'm
isn't
hoping
too
we.
controversial an opinion. I think it's going to be a more even spread than people perhaps think. Although I think
I
the
know.
average man on the street is going to go to Labour.
I know voting intention polls suggest that there's going to be about 50 odd.
There's another one over there if you want it.
I'm heading over there now, but I'm trying to go slowly. You still got it
Hang on,
tagged.
yeah. What is it? A road here?
How far away does it look like it is to you?
I'm trying to bring him in for you.
You're good to me.
Oh, thank you. He's coming. 100 to 110. He's coming in.
I'm trying to sort of get behind it, but again, I need to get close enough to hit it with a bow and arrow.
He's 90 to 100. Or she is.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, voting intentions suggest that there's going to be about 50 odd Lib Dem seats, but voting intentions don't mean anything, really.
Oh,
That's
no.
such a.
And those polls
Have you,
always underestimate the Tory junk because people are embarrassed to admit that they're voting Tory.
can you flag it again?
It is flagged, isn't it?
No, not for me.
Okay, it's up for me. I'll have to wait until it dies off again and then take it again. It's moving towards you.
I'm going slowly. I tend towards you now. I
You've
hit
got
it.
it. Well done.
I can't see it.
I heard your twang.
Got it with my twanger.
Yeah, he's
Okay. No
wounded.
organs hit.
75 to 100, but she's off.
Let's go get her. At first, the bow and arrow kill was always going to be a bit bad, and I sort of rushed for shot because I was not conscious that it was going to.
I mean, it's not a great place to do it either in a field of lavender. You can't really see.
No, it's quite bad. I found a blood trail again though.
Yeah, she's in the other field where we were with the
With a deer.
Do you want me to shoot her?
Yeah, go on then. Let's just see how. If you can get her, get her.
I mean, it might make it a bit easy just to. I mean, I think I may have missed it here.
No. I mean, we don't even have to get it really if we can't get it, but it would be nice to see how the bow and arrow fares. I can see it. Just.
I think that if any shot hit her, it would have been that last one, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so very big news
It is.
from us.
It was a big.
A lot
I saw
of
the. I saw a notification when I got out of work that they thought he was going to announce it, and then he announced it, and it was like,
well,
oh, fair enough.
I as I said, my nan is here from Ireland. My mum went to the airport to pick her up, and I got a text. It was some, what was it? It was holiday cancelled. There's an election or something like that. Let me see exactly what she put.
Oh, we've got it.
Hey,
Let's see how that went.
uh,
Unless you think you got the majority of the stuff, but
Oh.
I'll pick it up anyway. Cause I got it on my left scapula.
yeah, she said our holiday cancelled, election called, and I assumed it was. Oh, okay. Is that like a local election? Because it would seem so fucking crazy to me that the Tories would willingly call a general election before they had to.
Yeah, I mean it's a stupid thing for them to do
Well,
from a keeping their jobs perspective. But I suppose
you're
so many of them are quitting anyway, aren't they?
yeah, the writing's on the wall one way or the other. I mean, I guess the argument is if we stay in a few months, you never know, we might be able to turn the tide. You know, we could cling on to
Or we can
power a
make it
bit
worse.
more. But it's just fucking stupid. I mean, he in his inner circle will have reason for this that makes a degree of sense, and I think it probably
Yeah,
is the whole. We are only going to do worse the longer we cling on. Let's just get this thing over and done with.
cut our losses.
Yes.
Lazy Beth.
The real interesting question is who is going to be the next leader of the Tory party.
Oh God, I dread to think.
I mean, I remember not too long ago it was Priti Patel and that other woman. Um, what's her name?
Suella Braverman.
Yeah, sort of competing, and Priti Patel was sort of establishing herself as more a moderate, in massive fucking quotation marks, whereas Suella Braverman was just going hell for leather into the I'm an awful
Now
human being.
you're gonna hate this, me saying this, and I hate myself for admitting it. But there is a part of me that's sort of strangely attracted to Priti Patel.
I knew you were going to say that. I fucking knew you were going to say that.
Well, I mean, there's a part of me that's like, you know, and she's got quite a large bottom, which isn't normally something I go for, but you know,
Well,
for anyone who is into that sort of thing, you could pick worse people for that sort of thing.
like
than
Ava
Priti Patel.
Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
She's probably a bit less fascistic.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be able to agree with her on a political standpoint, realistically, but I could sleep with her. I could be a bit on the side.
Ugh,
Her poverty toy boy.
a dirty little Lib Dem. Ugh,
I'll
disgusting.
wake her up with muesli in the morning.
She'll tell you to fuck off and snap you and say she'll damn well call if she wants you.
I'll be like, yes, ma'am.
Don't be disgusting. Is that a shot, is it? That's not
Was
a
a
shot.
shot.
This is a shot. See that? Fucking see that? That's how you do it. Joke's on you, bitch. I put dog on a ring on.
No, I don't know why you would do that. That seems such a
Because I knew
dickhead
you
thing
were
to
going to
do.
do something like this.
I was trying to make it so we didn't have to run so far.
Well, I would have picked it up for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it would have brought it over here. You'd still have to claim it.
You went past it, you silly bloody dog.
He doesn't get enough practice because we don't kill a lot of stuff that he can pick up.
Well, there's plenty of pheasant here.
Yeah, but it's quite hard to see them because they're quite small.
Oh.
Right, so shall we get out of this field because we spent a lot of time in this?
Yeah, this. I wonder what this looks like on the. Yeah, Jesus Christ! Look at all that red on the map. We've had
God damn.
this field has been good to us.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
But
I've managed to dissuade my customer from checking us out.
how so?
Well, the exact wording was, honestly, it's shit, it's boring, and I bitch about captioning on it, so it's probably best you don't see it. Laughing face. hate to draw the curtain back and all that.
Yeah, fair enough. Pay no attention
Because
to the pervert behind the curtain.
yeah, exactly. And it's like I don't mind you talking about it. I just want to see the thing that you do, which is it's a nice thing, right? And I said
Yeah.
I'd rather not, to be honest. I do try, but fail to keep the two worlds separate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of connections between the real me and this thing
Yeah,
that we are doing now,
I'm sort of the
but not
same.
so many connections between the real me and that.
I'm
And
sort.
I'm sure you'd rather it stay separate.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sort of the same with this and soap study. I mean, I have thought about doing it, like bringing the two together, but no,
Would
no,
you like me to talk about soaps for you? I can read a script as well as an X-Man, and I can even put some emotion into it.
no. Thank you. You're all right. Well,
Oh my god, a plane's crashed in Emmerdale Farm? No! Was it Emmerdale Farm back then?
no.
It was
It's
Emmerdale.
a common misconception, if I can bore you for a little while, that Emmerdale changed its name from Emmerdale to Farm from Emmerdale Farm to Emmerdale following the plane crash, but that had actually happened some like I think 6 years earlier.
Just to be clear, I didn't know that it was supposedly meant to have been done around then. I just knew it. I was under the impression it had at some point been called Emmerdale
It,
Farm,
it was, yeah.
and I wasn't
Well,
sure
you
what
can
the
find out all
changed.
about it, can't you, when you watch my video?
Do you include that bit
I certainly
in there?
do. I mention it.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I will. I will definitely find out about it when you finish it. How long is it working out like it's going to be?
It's like 40 something minutes, but it'll probably be closer to it'll be over 50 when it's done.
Well, I bet you can guess what I'm going to be doing whilst that's on.
Captioning?
Cycling.
Oh,
I'll full screen it on the telly, turn the sound to go from the TV rather than headphones, and I'll cycle. See, I've got a reason to. It's entertainment whilst I'm doing.
yeah, true that.
Honestly, you think so little of me.
I do not.
Sometimes.
I
Sometimes.
hang on. I didn't. No, I deliberately didn't say my first choice.
Did you think I was going to be masturbating?
Yes.
Ben, if I was going to be masturbating to the sound of your voice, I would do it whilst we're doing these.
How do I know you don't?
Because we've not played a sexy enough game yet. But only because I know you won't let me play Honeycam Studio.
No, I won't let you play Honeycomb Studios. That would be beneath us both.
It would be beneath us both. It is installed on one of my SD cards because it's been a while since I played it, and
I
it's an
know.
alright game. It's a management game. It's a business management game. It's the fact that it's a sexy video maker thing is irrelevant in the grand end of the day. I like a business sim.
Mm.
Fucking zoom in.
Mm.
Please don't. I can't afford a lawyer.
Mm.
Are we have we still got election stuff?
I don't think so.
Okay, I need to quickly just have a look at this.
Ah,
My partner gave me a prime opportunity to make an inappropriate sexual joke, so I took it.
what was the prime opportunity?
She got a new type of not like a fidget toy, like a different type of Rubik's cube. It isn't a Rubik's cube, but she called it a Rubik's cube. But it's something cube, but it's not.
Rubik's Cube. Is that it?
It's some sort of no, it's some sort of other thing. And she used it to make a dog, and she said, "I made a doggy."
Okay.
So, can you guess where the obvious joke was for me?
I don't know. Expand. I don't know.
You don't want to know. You don't want me to say it. Just admit it.
Go on, tell me.
I said that I'll do her doggy, as in doggy style.
That's okay. That's a stretch. It's just not a very good joke.
No, she'll get it back.
I bet she will. Absolutely disgusting. Whoop. Aha! Thing. See, I'm so bloody good at this. I don't even need to look anymore. I can just shoot and know for certain I've either killed it or basically killed it.
I do have some more election news
All right.
to share with you. I don't believe we talked about it. I got asked to run as a candidate again.
Did you really? As MP?
No, not as MP, as county councillor next year. I was asked, like, I don't know what day it was, but I got asked in email if I'd run as a councillor
God, they're desperate, aren't they?
again because I did it in 2017,
Yeah.
and they asked if I'll do it again, and I'm assuming it's the same deal as before. And then they rang me on Sunday, 2 days later. I think it must have been Friday. They rang me on Sunday and were like, "So did you want to do it then?" And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, it's 2 days and the election's not till next year. What are you playing at?
Do you want to do it?
I've already said yeah. And my
Oh.
exact words were, I was running it over,
Well,
and he had a little laugh at that because apparently that's a
well,
funny thing to
I only
say.
heard I was mulling it over.
I was mulling it over, and I figured I might as. I said I figured I might as well.
Yeah.
I might as well.
How many votes did you get last time?
120 odd, but it's. I mean, it's not a popular party
It's not a popular
right,
party, and it's there's always strong
in this
independence.
hemisphere.
There's always strong independence in these things, isn't there? So,
Yeah, I mean, I would probably do better as an independent. Around here, we've had a few successful ones.
So,
There's
well,
a bore over here. I want to see if I can get it with a bow.
I'll have to let my mum know you'll be running again.
Again, it's not till next year, unless they ask. I did get a missed phone call this morning that may well. Jordan, do you want to be the MP candidate?
Would you say yes to that?
Yeah, I think I would. I probably shouldn't know.
Well, there's no risk of you winning, is there? Like, let's
No,
be honest. That's not even like a personal fight against you. It's just the political nature of the area.
Yeah, there's absolutely no chance of me winning it. But they might ask me to take it more serious.
But if you did win it, like imagine if you said, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it," thinking there's no way in hell I'll win this, and then you won it, and now you're an
I
MP.
very briefly. Well, I mean, you get paid for being. I could at least leave my job at long fucking last,
And then
I'd be getting paid more as well, plus
yeah,
expenses.
you could lose in the next election and then be join a consultancy firm or something.
I could resign.
You could have a sex scandal.
I could have two.
Yeah.
At the same time.
I mean, I'd probably go to the papers, to be honest.
You'd vote for me if you could, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Even if I was as a Lib Dem.
Yes, because I genuinely believe you'd take it seriously. I think
No, I would.
I think you'd be good.
I take everything seriously.
I don't
too seriously.
And I think, despite the fact you say you're a Lib Dem, you and I have very similar political views. What?
Oh my god! I got 100% flesh/intestines kill.
Oh, lovely.
And I didn't realise I'd hit it hard enough.
Oh.
I thought I'd winged it.
Oh.
I wasn't even entirely sure that was mine. No, I would take it seriously, but like you say, there's no real chance of me actually winning, so it's a moot point at the best of times. How many? Where's my skill point thing? Oh yeah, well, okay. I want to find this thing which means that I can see the blood level or the health level.
Let me see what it is. It's in Stalker.
Oh, reveal. Is it not Ambusher?
I don't know.
Oh no.
No, hang on. It's Track Knowledge 2 in Stalker. Reveals information about approximate animal group size when investigating needs and an animal's approximate health when investigating blood trails.
Where is this on the thing?
It's in Skills, Stalker, Tier 1, and then the top one, Track Knowledge. Is it Ambusher? Okay, yeah. And then in Ambusher, Tier 1, Spotting Knowledge, Level 2, will show you approximate health of animal when you spot it.
Yeah, but I want when I've blooded it, when it's got blood.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's the first one I said.
Oh, so yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm with you. Thank you.
There's wolves here.
Oh, really? He's fleeing. He can't be that scary. So yeah, I'm going to be a candidate next year, which is fine. It won't mean anything. I might have to write something up for the paper briefly. I might have to have a picture put in, but I mean, it's fine. I can have a shave and a haircut by then.
Yeah.
Price, I might still have last time's, but I haven't changed that much. I've just got fatter. But by then, I might not be. Heck, by then I might have just ran a marathon.
You could mention that or lie about it and say it anyway.
I could. Oh, you know what I could say? I could say that I'd done CPR to help try and save someone's life.
Yeah, you could.
They wouldn't know any different.
Come on, John Nettles. The wool. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
The howling.
No, I didn't. I was amused by my thing, as is often the case. I amuse myself greatly.
I have been attacked and indeed killed by wolves in this.
Oh, I thought you hadn't.
Well, I hadn't. No, I had. What do you
Oh,
mean?
that's what you're telling me now. I thought you said before that you hadn't.
I have in Russia, and well, I've been attacked before in Russia, and I've been attacked before.
I wrote a joke down on my thing that I didn't say.
What thing?
On my topic list.
For the election?
I wrote down Lib Dem candidates bracket scraping the barrel. And I forgot to say the damn thing at the opportune time. It's only because I've just crossed it off, but I've realised.
Well, that's all right. You know,
I've said it now.
You know, whenever I think of the Lib Dems these days, I think I just feel very condescending towards them.
Oh, we were so great, and then all of a sudden it went to shit.
Oh, please, you haven't been great since fucking 1920. That's back when you were the Liberals. You know, and then you took on Labour, you know, abandoners.
I mean, I have issue with some of what we do, but there's still the party that I align most with, that I believe that might actually make an impact on a national stage.
Well, you say that. I mean, the only main policy there, as I agree with, is voting reform. And it's a shame I was too young to really consider the referendum when it came up, because it was widely ignored because nobody gave a shit.
I do agree with our overarching stance when it comes to the economy. Some of the finer points might be questioned, but the overarching, like the idea that you quote tax to spend, borrow to invest, is, I think,
yes,
a sensible thing, right? I think fundamentally that makes a lot of sense compared to the other two methods of seemingly borrow, or tax. It doesn't seem to be that fine point between the two.
Well, I don't think either party would. I mean, I think either other party would say exactly the same thing about their financial policy.
No, they absolutely would say that their financial policy is the right one, right? But for me, I believe tax to spend, borrow to invest is the way to do it.
Well, no, I think high taxes, high investment in public services. I think we should go the Norwegian model, public services owned by the people. I believe in.
I want a share.
Prison reform. I believe in, progressive social policies.
I want a stake in Royal Mail. Simple as that.
Well, yeah, Royal Mail should be a service. Speaking of Royal Mail, this isn't a topic.
Did you finally get a parcel?
No, this isn't a topic.
You haven't got the second parcel yet?
No, you haven't done a second parcel.
Is that
Paul,
why would I say you haven't got a second parcel yet if I hadn't sent you a second parcel, Ben?
Because you're joking.
I went out of my way. I went to the fucking
okay, we're doing this.
You know the big warehouse place here just outside of town. I went there with it ready to go, and they were like, "Yeah, fine, we'll send that off."
Okay. Yes, the post office scandal inquiry's been going. Did you see what's her face? Was it Paula something? Paula Venables? Is that name?
I think you're thinking of wasn't there a Venables who was a killer? I thought it was his Venables.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking one of the people who killed James Bolger. Yes.
Tommy Venables?
No, I can't remember his name.
John Venables.
John Venables, yes. Paula Venables has not killed a child. Disclaimer.
That we know of.
Well, I think we can say pretty safely. Yes, she cried.
Good.
On the inquiry. Yeah, I have very little sympathy for her.
I have a little sympathy for a lot of people
Mm.
about a lot of things. I got my own shit going, and I ain't got time for everyone else.
Mm.
I got time for you, but I make time for
Oh,
you.
well, so you should.
I've got time for 3 people really at this exact moment that aren't me, and that's my son, my partner, and you. So yeah, feel
Lovely.
privileged, bitch.
I do feel privileged.
I mean, I made a point of waiting in the car for 5-10 minutes until I could find out what the hell had happened with my son at lunchtime today, because it was down, and you could tell when he's down that something's eating away at him, and
Mm.
he would not tell me what it was, and I was like, look, we're not getting out until, and he went to get out of the car. I was like, no, get back in the car. We're sorting this out. Because he said something bad had happened at lunch, right? And he was all shy and shifty about it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but my first go to for if a child is a bit uncomfortable about saying that something bad has happened is either someone's touched them or someone's hurt them,
Well,
right?
my thought was bullying. Someone was being
Yeah,
a
I mean,
bit
that was,
mean, but
you know, but no, he's got issues with the way something a teacher said about a group of people. It's fucking ridiculous.
you sure he wasn't lying to cover something worse?
If he was lying to cover something worse, then there's nothing I can do. I can't help. You know,
Like
so I made a point of saying to him,
a gang of them killed a homeless man or something. Is that
"This is the
possible? Is your
first
son
time
the sort?
he doesn't have friends.
Ah,
He's got time for friends.
what's he doing with his time then?
YouTube mostly, like us.
That's sad. He hasn't got friends.
Oh, he does. He has people at school that he plays and hangs out with and stuff, but he doesn't want to go out and do stuff.
Bless
Although he
him.
might be going to see some more animals again this next week because it is half term coming up.
Oh, lovely. Well, I hope he's okay.
Oh, he seems it now.
You know, I mean, I was never one for going out and socialising. That's how you do it.
Well, I was
Bloody
my shot.
no, it wasn't.
How do you know?
'Cause I shot it.
I shot you in the ass with an arrow.
Mm.
What's my phone beeping at me for? It's not even my phone. It's because my watch, my new Apple Watch, which is an old Apple Watch but is new to me, is synced up with my phone. It vibrates every now and again if someone messages me or something. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I got 100% of this.
yeah, I didn't. I knew I hadn't hit it. I was saying this.
Yeah.
Oh, an Iberian Mouflon.
Mm.
I can't believe we got through the election news so quick.
Well,
You thought it was going to take the whole video.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I was wrong about that. I think maybe because it's such a clear-cut outcome, you know, if it was a bit, you know, in a different year, it might have been something we spent a bit more time on. That being said, I have basically gotten every major election call in the last, well, since 2016 wrong. I thought we'd narrowly vote to remain. I thought Hillary Clinton would beat Trump.
Everyone thought Hillary Clinton would beat Trump, and given the popular vote,
Well, I'm fine with being wrong on that. It's just 'cause I had no
I
reason
wish you
to
were.
I had no reason to know better. But
I wish you hadn't been wrong.
the people in the the upper echelons of the political landscape ought to have known better. And I thought that we'd get maybe a hung parliament in 2019. You know, I thought it would be a lot closer. I didn't see a landslide
You
coming.
you misunderestimated the power of Boris Johnson.
No, I overestimated the intelligence of the British people.
Same difference, isn't it?
Uh,
Oh fucking hell, there's loads of them. I say, let's get the shotguns out.
Was that my shot? 'Cause I think one
What?
ran in front of me while I was shooting one a little further away. Oh, that one looks like one I shot, I think.
Oh, this one's down. Did you just shoot this one?
I think, yeah, I shot that one.
Oh, it's
You
got
go,
eight.
you go claim it. You go claim it. I got this one.
I know I shot. I know I shotgunned Yeah, I got
Yeah.
61% of this one with the shotgun.
Oh,
39.
right. I must
But
just.
you did hit the intestines and the liver.
Yeah,
So it went down
polish
as
it off.
quick as it did because of you. But
Well,
it's
here's
probably going to
another
be
one
now.
that was at death's door. There he is.
What was that?
I don't know. I haven't got it. It's this one over here. Look.
There was one right next. Oh, yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
I'll let you grab this.
Thank you.
Take it in turns and all that, seeing as
That was
who knows
me.
what happened.
It was a.
Entirely.
Yeah, it was a flesh shot, but there's no arrow showing where I hit it, so I can only assume it died of a heart attack.
You scared it to death.
Yeah.
Just as nature intended.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what's going on there?
So yeah, we'll have to see. I think the more interesting election, frankly, is the American one. Would you like my prediction on that at this early stage in the game?
Yeah, go on.
I
I'll
think
tell you how right you're going to be.
I think Biden's going to win. It's going to be narrow and it's going to lead to shit kicking off. I think
Again,
yeah, I think but
not more capital riots.
either well, I think the Republicans are going to win in the next election and then it's it for American democracy.
Mm.
I think I woke up. Do you remember I sent you a message I think earlier in the week saying I'd woken up with a sense of profound dread about the state of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what it was.
Is that just a Tuesday?
Well, I thought, do you want that thing over there? That road here.
Yes, please. Oh! What are you playing at?
Were you lying down when you took that shot?
No, I was stood up.
Because they say you shouldn't lie down, because if you do, the game sort of doesn't understand it. You end up just shooting the ground.
Okay. Well, I do lay down sometimes. I
Oh.
was stood up and I used the shotgun
Is
at that distance. So I know I hit it because it went a bit whiffy.
there a blood
Whiffy?
trail?
Yeah, it was blood.
Yeah. Well, the reason I felt depressed at the state of the world is because I sort of thought, oh Christ, if America's basically going to pull out of Europe, which means China and Russia are just going to start grabbing as much land as they fucking can, and it's going to get a bit awkward for Europe, you know.
China's already. Sorry, Russia's already tried to.
I know,
Okay,
but
well,
without
back by...
without Americans, the US supporting Ukraine, it's going to fucking, that's going to collapse real fucking quick. It's on the verge of it already from what we hear, but it's going to be bad. So yeah,
I'm becoming increasingly distrusting of what we hear. Not because I necessarily think that we're being lied to, but I feel like, do they want us to be more supportive of what's going on over there? Do they feel like the war effort is slowed down because people just don't think about it anymore?
well,
So 100% jaw/skull with a shotgun at that
I'm
distance.
done.
Only
I
25
mean,
points.
I can see so clearly how we ended up in this position. I mean, the Democrats have not really. I mean, it's a long story, but the Democrats have not really. Certainly, Joe Biden hasn't fully acknowledged where America is. You know,
No,
it's
of course.
there's I think just how far gone that country is, and just the state they're in, and how bad things are.
It's bad. It's fucking awful. But it is here as well. It is everywhere.
Yeah, it's not quite that bad.
The world is a fucking mess.
I've shot at this ball like 4 times and it hasn't run off.
Well, I hope you finally kill the damn thing. Just a heads up, I'm going to want to take a 10-minute break after this video.
Okay. Oh, now you're bloody running, eh? Okay, well that one's dead. And that one better be bloody dead, nor. Okay, I think I got 3. Maybe. Oh, I got a lot.
I shot at 1.
There's 5 dead boar. Maybe I was just shooting completely different boar each and every time.
You went full bore.
I think I did, you know. Well, they were just standing. I thought every time I was shooting at a different boar, but no, there were 5 separate boar that I was shooting.
Is that one over
And
here?
now I'm on 2,722 score.
Well, we don't all show off.
Yeah,
Get heads.
there's a sense of complacency from I think the democratic establishment. I think fundamentally they're out of touch. They're politicians from a different age. They don't fully appreciate how far the country has gone and can't relate to it. And I can see so clearly the history books criticizing them for that.
Mm.
And that's scary when you're like, this is how this history is going to be written. These are the people responsible for this. This is coming. I think America is I mean, it's fucked.
What's the average lifespan of an empire?
Oh, I think somebody put it was like 250 something years, and which is the average. I mean, some empires last a lot longer, and yeah,
Absolutely. I mean, look at the Catholic Church.
well, yeah, you could make an argument that the Roman Empire never really died; it just morphed into the Catholic Church. And even if you exclude the Catholic Church, the Eastern Roman Empire morphed into the Ottoman Empire, and that thing only died in the 1920s. You know.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
it's But yeah, our average lifespan of an empire, America's on borrowed time nearly.
Yeah, it's scary, but you do sort of have to reassure yourself that you will probably be fine. A lot of people won't, but
Oh, I'll be fine. I need someone to make their porn.
we live in an okay country for it, and let's not beat around the bush. We're both white, and we're both men.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true.
we're both
As a rule.
we're both cis. And though we're not, neither one of us is straight. We pass pretty convincingly. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I could act entirely straight as long as I don't find out about my nighttime activities. We're all okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do
So
not want to know what I got up to the other night.
I don't think you got up to anything.
I played Dota.
Yeah. The,
Even
ga-
though I
the
told the lads I'd
gayest
never
thing
play
you can
Dota.
do.
I told the lads I'd never play Dota again, and then I installed Dota, and then I started playing Dota.
Why did you tell him
I
you?
might. I had every intention of never playing it again,
Hmm.
but it's been one of those weeks where I just need to rage, and it's very easy to rage against people in that game
Hmm.
because, generally speaking, they'll do things that mean that you have reason to shout at them.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I told someone they wouldn't know how to properly support if it sat on their face
Hmm.
or something like that.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't know the meaning of good support unless even if it sat on your face.
Ouch.
That's it. It was better in the moment.
Hmm.
But the lads seem to appreciate my being back in Rugby. It's nice to have a fifth again.
What is that?
Of a live
Oh, there's a wolf.
warning call, 90 to 130 away. I was fleeing now.
I'm glad you're here because that shotgun's going to come in handy if they attack us.
Oh yeah, but I mean I've got my bow and arrow out. Not going to be very handy.
No, but you can get your shotgun out, can't you?
That's how long it took.
Would you like a topic?
Yeah, I'm going to be relying on you quite a bit because I don't have many.
Well, as I said, I got a new phone, and
Mhm.
I mentioned the trouble I had with finding a new music thing.
You did. I didn't mean to ignore your message. I was in the middle of a thing. And
No,
then I
it's
forgot.
fine.
It's been like I say, it's been one of them weeks.
Well, I did find another one. And it's called something rather unfortunate.
Is it called Grinder?
No,
Okay.
it's called
With the E in there, not without the E, because I wouldn't want you to mistake it for the.
it's called simp music. Now, clearly they intended it to be simple music, and they just abbreviated it. But I mentioned this in work, and everybody, I shared a look with a colleague, and we both knew what that meant. And then everybody started discussing it, and it was like, yeah, it's not that. It's just not a good, name for that. Simp music.
It's not ideal, is it?
Yes.
What even would be simp music?
I don't know.
Because none of the stuff I can think of would really classify as simping.
Oh, actually, I sort of know. Take good care of my baby by Frankie Valli or something.
I don't, but the title of that sounds like
Well,
it could
yeah,
probably be.
I've heard it a few times, and it's on my phone. So I guess, ironically, I do have synth music on synth music. But
You
he,
fucking simp.
I think it's more cut music. But um, as far as I read into it, he's talking to somebody who is dating somebody he loves, and he's,
Hmm.
telling her to take good care of her and treat her right, and all this stuff. And
Hmm.
you know,
Fair enough.
yeah. Mm.
I've not listened to much music lately. Although I did manage to get my piece written for Sunday.
I
Spent
love
a couple of hours
sunflowers.
on that.
They're my favourite flower, sunflowers.
In fact, I tell you what, that's why I started. The night I started playing Dota was again. It was the night I finished writing that because it needed to do an update or finish downloading or something, and I let it do that while I was writing.
Mm.
Yeah, sunflowers are nice. They do make me think of Vincent,
Mm.
the song by
Vincent Price,
Don
yeah.
McLean.
Vincent
Oh no,
Price.
we're thinking different Vincents. Here's a question for you:
Yeah.
if you were to pick songs that were connected to seven, just the number seven, and they can be connected in terms of lyrics, title, or artist, what would you pick?
Well, see, my mind's gone blank now. Well, I'm not a massive music fan at the best of times.
No, that's true.
The theme tune to Seven
From the film seven.
from the film Seven.
Okay, well that's probably not going to be picked. They
Um,
do this. They do this on BBC Radio 2 every weekday morning at 7:30. They pick a theme and they let people pick songs that fit the theme.
yeah.
And today it was Shed Seven.
Shed
But
Seven.
they Shed Seven was the thing that was connecting them. But because there's Shed songs are quite limiting, I decided to go with seven instead. And the first song they
Hang
played,
on, when you say shed, like garden
Shed.
shed.
Yeah, it's a band, Shed Seven,
All right,
I think. Pretty sure it is. Tell us in the comments if you're still here.
they're not. That
Tell
hay
us if you're not.
bale sunk through. That's a fuck up.
Yeah. So yeah, their first song was Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Oh, yes, of course.
I would have recommended something by S Club Seven.
Oh, of course.
Um, and potentially Seven Seas of Rye by
Yeah.
Queen. But it's one of those
Seven,
things,
7 ways to leave your lover.
isn't it? 100 ways to live your lover, or
50.
50 ways, or
I was making a joke. Is that hay bale in the middle of the road?
yes, it is. So yeah, kick it. Wouldn't that be good if you could? If you could kick it and make it roll down there. Oh
Well,
no, it's
I,
not. The road stops.
yeah, no. If I've got some a topic.
Oh, there's some stuff over there. Stop, 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 stop. Can you see him?
Yeah. Do you want to take
Don't
it?
take the shot.
I've I've
I want to see if I can
I've
throw
got
arrows
so
at him.
many. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna do a little bit of prep work for this topic.
Okay, dokie.
It is relevant, and it could be a game changer. Is that running away?
I don't know. I can't see it. It might be. If it is, it's your bloody dog that's done it.
No, it's not. They don't affect it.
Yeah, say that to me again. Yeah, they've done. Bastards.
So,
Oh,
I said it was relevant. You may recall some time ago I mentioned that there's a new map coming out for this game.
yes, I absolutely remember you saying that.
Well, we've got a teaser trailer.
Did you really?
Sundar Patan. It's an Asian one.
It sounds like it's in India.
Yeah. Sort of Southeast Asia is where people are in India or Indonesia or somewhere. And the trailer shows a deer. is grazing, and then there's a roar, right?
Oh, a tiger.
Well, that's a suggestion. There's a boar down there. Do you want it?
I know. I'm trying to get down there.
Okay. That's a suggestion. Now, some people have pointed out that it breaks the endangered species rule, because you may remember I've complained a couple of times that there's no elephants or rhinos or anything
In Africa.
in Africa, which makes it a bit boring. Other people have mentioned the fact that actually tigers are no longer endangered. There's quite a lot down there. There's pheasants and everything.
I can't see anything.
On your right, there's 2 roe deer. A little further right, there's a flock of pheasants.
Can you tag any of this?
I just tagged the pheasants or the
Oh, there they
roe
are.
deer. You
So
see?
when you said on my right, I thought they were a bit further to my right.
Yeah. So somebody mentioned that. Somebody else has suggested that maybe because the tagline for this is something else hunts here too, that maybe the tigers are animals you can't shoot. That they're just going to program it into the game where that they can where you can be
Still, you kill.
killed by a tiger. That it's just. Are you going for those?
I'm on my way.
I've got so many points. I've killed so much. I'm gonna let you. We'll just watch. How about that?
I'm trying to get close enough to guarantee the hit with the bloody bow and arrow, but it's hard work because I need to get close, but not too close.
You're about 100 meters off by my reckoning. A little
Yeah.
less, quite
Well,
frankly.
that's not close enough.
Oh, they haven't seen you. I don't know. Across this
I'm
very
crouched.
flat field.
I'm crouched and there's grass.
I know,
and
but
I'm
from
carrying a big red bow.
from my perspective,
See, I could guarantee the kid if I used the gun right now. I
mm,
could probably kill it with a fucking shotgun at this distance, given my accuracy with that bloody gun, which is absurd. And I'm aware how absurd that is, but I seem to have really good accuracy with a shotgun.
but I do think
Oh, it's getting dark.
we are getting tigers.
I
It's
think we'd absolutely.
11:30. We are getting tigers, which will be nice. I think tigers are cool.
Tiger turn up.
And I think the argument that apparently um, there's apparently according to this guy in the Sundarbans, tigers kill something like 20 people, and there's like a culling thing going on. They're not endangered there, but and because this game has like an ecological conservationist bent to it, ironically enough, that will probably be tied into it.
I do. It makes
So
sense
yeah,
to take advantage of.
and there'll be monkjack deer,
When we get them around here.
yes, which live in Southeast Asia and England.
What a ridiculous series of places.
Well, my best guess for that is that the British nobility just found them and thought these will be good for hunting on our estates, and brought a load back.
30 to 40 meters away.
Yeah, it's
I
very
just want to get
close.
to this hay bale if I can.
Don't push your luck.
I figure with this hay bale, I've got a bit of extra cover.
Which one are you going for?
The one I see first.
The brown one or the blacky one?
Well, for me, so not that one, the other one.
This one.
That one. I swear, if you take the fucking shot,
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Oh,
I took the other one.
I definitely hit it. I think I hit it in the neck.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna chase after it because it is.
Is mine dead?
I,
You see
yeah,
mine?
yours is dead.
Cool.
Yours is definitely dead. Oh, there's a glowing thing here. Is that where my arrow went?
Can you pick your arrows back up then?
No, it doesn't look like I can. It just seemed odd that it's glowing.
Right, go on, John. Let's see what we can find.
Oh my god, it's Ringo. But knock off Ringo.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. Just knock off Ringo.
Could have been called for shoes.
Mm.
Oh my God, John, they're taking.
Yeah,
No, I've lost,
I
lost the try. I've lost the try. Where is it?
yes, I would like them to remove the endangered species clause. It's a bit annoying now. I know they get in trouble with Peter, but everybody gets in trouble with Peter.
Oh, no one cares about Peter.
No. Um.
Peter likes feet.
Yeah. Okay, what was that reference?
Oh, there's a guy I know called Pete, and we joke about him liking feet, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
You never. I
Oh,
don't think you've ever met him.
no.
Although he did go to the same school as us for a while.
All right.
He's one of the lads that plays the game.
You don't need to track anymore, John. It's fine. It's not our kill. Jordan's on it.
I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I hit it in my neck. I must hit it in my shoulder or something because it's well, it's still only 75 to 100 health.
I think that is that it. Have I found it?
I doubt it.
It doesn't look like the right color. Yours male.
Oh, it's now 50 to 75.
All right, no, that's
No,
not
it's
it.
female. Female.
I have feel no guilt about shooting it. Shooting at it. I don't even know whether I hit it. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I kind of wish they'd lift that. You know, I'd like to have crazy things to hunt as well. They had like a Jurassic World mod or something. Not that that would ever happen. Like a dinosaur mod or a fucking cryptid mod.
That's how you monopolize on. You just have Bigfoot
Yeah, let me hunt Chupacabra. You know?
or Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a Kashyyyk mod.
Yeah, you could do a Star Wars thing when you're hunting, you know, or just like an alien planet, generic alien planet mod.
Yeah,
That
it
could be
doesn't have to
fun.
be.
Yeah, there's fun options for this game, and I know it's sort of in a way it's like Euro Truck Simulator, in that it sells itself as a um as a realistic hunting experience game.
Oh yeah, I mean, I really enjoy all the prostitute murdering that I do in Euro Truck Sim.
Hmm.
I enjoy it even more in real life.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get practice. How else am I going to become
Mhm. Yes.
Oh, there's a deer over there. Oh dear, oh dear. He ran away. Oh, I've lost the blood.
It's probably
I give up.
glitched.
I'm not.
That's a shame. Keep
I mean,
practicing, you'll get better.
Trouble is, it was a bow and arrow, wasn't it? It was never going to be.
Have you got the thing where you can hold your breath?
Yeah, I've got that.
All right.
I was using it, but it was
Yeah.
doing that thing where it moved its head about a bit, and you know what?
Well, you want to aim for the central shot. Were you?
I was aiming for the head. Well, I was
Don't
aiming
aim.
for it.
Don't aim for the head.
Oh, I wanted to get it in the head.
You aim for the central, for the center.
Oh,
Point of
what do
mass.
you know about killing?
Some piggies
You
over
ain't
there.
got a taste for it.
I mean, I've got, you know, I've 2,200-ish points above you, so I know a
It's not
bit.
about the points. It's about the kills. And yes, you've got more, but I mean, you've got more. You've got better guns than
Maybe, but
you've played a lot more than I have.
a lot more, yeah.
You've played more in a weekend than I have total.
Yeah, probably.
You've probably already claimed this bloody settlement.
Probably.
It's 4 sheds and a sign. Why would we put a signpost up once we've moved in here? We wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
What, hoist the flag or wait? Do we
I
actually?
wouldn't put a signpost up. I'd put
Well, I
cars up,
think
sure.
we're opening it up because in canon, and the in-game explanation is that we just go along helping people.
No, sod that. They can help themselves.
I
deer
found
to
your
kill.
road here, by the way.
Is it dead?
It's 50 to 70. Do you want me to shoot it?
Yeah, might as well. I'll be curious to see where I actually hit it.
Oh, come on, please let me shoot this. I don't think I got that. I don't think I did. Oh, fuck it, I don't care. Right, come on, John Nettles, we've got bodies to pick up.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Are you familiar with that song?
Yeah, I am.
Do you know who sang it?
Doris Day.
Drowning Pool, so not far off. Oh my god, we've got a Frenchman.
Sacre bleu.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I timed that quite well actually. 20, 30, 30. That's not bad, is it?
No.
How long have we been going? It must be about an hour 15, hour 20?
Yeah, well, let me just pick up what I've got here and then we'll.
Yeah, no, of course.
I hit this thing in the ear and it died.
Oh, you got my thing.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Did
Oh,
you see where it
you
died?
hit it in the ear.
I was aiming for the head,
You
like I
gave it
said.
you gave it a piercing. That was was what you did. You know, I think I'm fast growing a reputation at work for being the funny one,
Oh god,
and
that's
that
depressing.
may be self-flattery. I don't know whether that's true. I think it probably is now that I've said it out loud. But I'm also trying to cultivate a caring persona. I bought a lot of chocolate for sad women lately.
Well, that's what you do, isn't it, for sad women?
Well, yeah.
And
Someone,
middle-aged ones.
well, there's some my coworker bought me some chocolate.
Oh! I just hit a rabbit
Oh, well done.
with a bow and
Oh,
arrow.
come on, I can't hit this fucker. Did I get it? I got it in the foot. Ah, fuck it, I don't care. Anything? Ah,
Left scapula with a bow and arrow. Can't
take your
complain about that.
time. Breathe. Breathe and take your time. That might have got it. That might have got it. I can hear you shooting. Or maybe it's our French friend.
No, it's me.
Mhm.
I'm assuming we have French. You don't get many non-French people called Pierre.
Canadians?
Oh, he's pretty close to us, though.
Yeah, he's not too far off, is he?
God, you better not steal my kills.
Yeah, I had a very good week socially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. I think, yeah, I keep dropping hints about my birthday, by which I mean I keep loudly saying it is my birthday next week and I would like a card, please, at work. I hope they've got it. That
I
remains to be seen. If they pretend to have forgotten, I will, to put it bluntly, lose my fucking nut a bit. Um, did I hit it? Ah, I did. I think one of my colleagues is going to do some baking, which is very lovely of her.
Yeah, that is nice. I have concerns that they may try to decorate my desk for my birthday.
Oh, I'd love that.
I wouldn't. I'm in the office on Thursday next week.
Oh.
I'm then off on Friday, and so I foresee them decorating my desk because if I do that, there's an expectation for me to have done something cake-wise, right?
Well, I
And
sort of always bring stuff in. Do you not?
well, what for you? For just in general, or for your
No,
birthday?
for my birthday. I mean, I did it when I had my year anniversary because there was no reason for anybody to give a shit about that. So I thought I'd bring in some cakes just to sort of, here's a gesture. I'm going to be banging on about this, but here you can enjoy some cake, so it's not utterly tiresome for you. So I do the same for my birthday. I think everybody does at our
I
place.
used to, and some of us do, but I just, you know, I could probably do without the expense. I don't expect anyone to. It's not like I'm having anything that anyone else would do either. I know that's a choice thing.
Hello. Ow.
I missed the rabbit.
God, I just feel like a dumb redneck playing this game sometimes because I'm just shooting. You know, if I so much as sort of see something, I shoot at it. You know, the
I
entire
could do
point
a
is
best
to.
sight. Do you think you can get sights for crossbows? For bows and arrows?
Yes, you
Where's
can.
the
You can.
medieval mod?
What?
Where's the medieval mod?
Well, that would be good. But then there'd be 50 of us, you know, in the king's party,
Well, yeah, there is
you know, our servants would find a deer and almost kill it, and then let us have the last killing blow, and we'd probably
well,
be
that's
pissed
perfect.
and talking about declaring war on France.
Gods, I used to be strong.
Yes, though it's gods, I was strong then.
Uh, I've got it saved on my phone. That's why.
Hmm. Did we mention the House of the Dragon trailer? I think we must have last time. I'm looking forward to that.
No, I've still not seen the first one.
Yeah.
I'm not at first.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I like it. I've given up hope of the books being finished.
Hmm. I'll tell you what. I'd say just back to go to office presents.
Uh-huh.
I did make everyone in the office laugh.
Oh, well
Whilst I
done.
was at my most pissed off of the day, I made everyone laugh.
Oh, what'd you do?
They were talking about the temperature, and someone on the other side of the office was talking about how they wanted to adjust the temperature, but they didn't have the people on the other side, meaning my side of the office, felt about the room. And
Uh-huh.
my exact words were rather loudly so everyone could hear. I'm about right. I don't care what you do with it. Just leave me out of it. And the entire office had a little giggle at that.
That's hilarious.
The temperature in the office is very much, depending on who's in, it's either going to be a very easy conversation or it's going to be a fucking night. And I'm notoriously one of the people who is perfectly fine with most of the temperatures. If I'm really cold,
I suspect
especially
that's universal, to be honest, because my office is very similar. But please continue.
if I'm a bit cold, I'll roll my sleeves down
Mm.
and do them up, and I'll sort myself out that way. If I'm a bit warm, I'll do the opposite, or maybe I'll take my shirt, like my outer shirt, so I wear a t-shirt and then a shirt on top of it. Maybe I'll loosen a few buttons or something. You know,
Sexy.
I'll try and seduce the lady.
Ugh. Oh, Christ. I think. Ugh.
None of them would be interested in me. It's fine. I don't need them to be. I have a partner at home. Well, her home, but there's a partner at a home. I have a partner at a home, and we do the stuff.
You taking
So
this?
I can't see it.
Do you want me to take it for you? I missed. I'm out of breath. Leave me be. Oh, that's so sad. Just watching you fire arrows at nothing.
I couldn't even see it. Were any of them close?
Well, should we call it?
Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Frenchman. Hang on. Where? Oh my God! Do you think I could arc it up? Ben, get over there. Get over there.
Where's there?
Just behind you. I want to see if I can arc for shots.
Well, it did occur to me earlier. If you shot it like that, could you hit me? Yeah.
You
At
see
what
where I
point
fired
does
that?
that arrow lose power? Does it just fly? Does it just shoot straight up in the air? Have they actually calculated this? All right. Say I'm at 110.
Okay.
I'll go to 130, and then we'll. Well, actually, no, this is probably fine.
I don't know where it's landing in relation to you. Can you see where it lands?
I don't know. I don't even think I can see the arrow. I can't see the arrow. No, it works like a bullet.
Oh, that's a shame.
So yeah. There's probably no arrow whatsoever. You probably just point it, shoot it, and it calculates based on that. I mean, remember, this is a computer game.
See, I shot right in front of your feet.
No.
And fair enough. I'm just using all these arrows I spent
Well,
a fortune
have you enjoyed Spain?
It's been alright. I didn't see as much raid as I was hoping on this plane, but you know.
Well, I think we've had a good time. So, what do we call it? Robin Hood?
Aye, aye, Captain. Fire! Let's see. Let's kill the Frenchman.
Maybe that's a recurve bow. Hang on. It's been so long since I did archery. I think it is a compound.
What's the? How do you say goodbye in French?
Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Bye.
Au revoir, Pierre. Au revoir.
You know, when we go, he's going. No, he's just going to inherit the server. Yeah, it's a compound bow. Well, see ya.
Bye, everyone. Don't do drugs unless you wanna.